Okay. He's not sick of me, I guess. That's good.
Somehow, some way.
I'm about to be on my Anthony Bourdain shit. 3 weeks, 3 cities, 3 missions. Portugal to handle some production stuff, London to go to DSM, launch the collab, and Paris to do a Lagaz event with New Balance. We had no idea what was about to go down, but we knew that everything needed to get done, so here we go.
Welcome to Oporto. We have just landed at Francisco Sá Carneiro Airport. The local time is 30 minutes past midday, 1 hour ahead of the Azores, and the ground temperature is 16 degrees Celsius.
Well, how's it feel to be back? The Francesina capital of the world.
I didn't want to come back here.
Why are we back?
We had to. We had no choice. Yet again, we have to come here only because we have to, not because we want to. Let's go get some Francesina. So while we're in Porto, not only do we have to handle stuff on the production side, but we also have a bunch of deliverables that we needed to get to DSM. So we were doing emails at the same time and just kind of reviewing all of the assets that we were sending back and forth just to make sure that everything was ready for the drop.
Like a bullet from a gun, it burns. When you realize she was never your girl, it was just your turn. You gotta face your demons, don't matter how much money you earn. Your nigga said 4L, but the shit got real and he weren't concerned. The same old story, the world spins round and round, fam. Lessons have to get learned.
Going to the shoe factory in, I don't even know what it's called, honestly, somewhere around Porto. This is the first time we've seen our stuff being made at this factory in person, so we definitely wanted to go check out the DSM shoes, make sure everything was up to quality, and then also we had a few other models going and saw their process, and it was cool to see not only our stuff being made, but also the other brands they were doing.
New to DSM, Fugazi arrives Thursday, January 16th, exclusively at Dover Street Market and DSML eShop. To celebrate, Fugazi will be with in-store music from Radio Lagaz in the basement and complimentary refreshments provided by Lagaz Cafe.
It's cool, we're doing like a whole takeover of like everything.
Yeah. Alright, this is sick.
Oh, shit. Okay, so basically, we were working with an agent in Portugal and he went ghost. So we moved all of our production to a different factory and we're already back on track with shoes, but we've made like thousands of shoe boxes and the agent has this storage office thing that he has all the shoe boxes in and he hasn't been paying rent on it, but our boxes are in there. And also we need the boxes because the DSM drop is in a week. So there's like some literally right in the window. And then there's like pallets like back there. We haven't made any more. So like this is our only option is to get these. And it's just like so annoying. Like the shoes are ready to go. We've been trying to like negotiate with them for months. Just like to not fuck up this DSM thing. Cause like, you know, it's a big deal for us. We've literally, every shoe we've ever made has this type of box with like the magnetic opening, same size and all that. So I don't wanna like cheap out for like basically our first, really yeah, it's like our first like shoe collab or like our first like exclusive shoes for DSM. Like I don't wanna deliver kind of like a subpar box, you know, but we might not have any other option. Felt like we only saw 10 people in this whole town. We basically went up to everyone. No one really spoke English, but we did our best with Google Translate. Basically got nowhere and we were getting pretty discouraged. Bro, we
Gotta get some gypsies.
I love it.
He suggested us to hire some gypsies to come break the glass and get the boxes. I'm for that.
So hopefully we come back in the afternoon, that guy's there and we finesse him. We're like, yo, that's literally our boxes. Yeah. Basically after months of trying to contact this guy, this was our last chance. Now that we're in Portugal, we had to get it now. So we're basically just blowing up his phone all day, emailing.
Call us. We're here in Portugal. We're ready to pay you if you need, but we really need these boxes. Call us back as soon as possible. Motherfucker. I'm gonna just keep calling him until he gets annoyed. We've been trying to call him. We see the boxes in the storage, but we can't reach it. And we talked to your accountant. He didn't really say much other than we can try to talk to the landlord's son, that he said he might be back later, so we're gonna check.
Just try on that side if you can get something.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
We got a toy with this reputation. We came all the way to Portugal just to do this, and we're here now, so like we basically weren't gonna give up. We finally found one guy who seemed to know, and we got an address. We were ready to drive over there, and then Nick just double checks, looks him up, and
Wait, him?
yes, he does.
Is it wrong?
Oh no. We're kind of bummed because we thought we were onto something, but also we probably saved ourselves the whole afternoon. Basically, we were just so lost and we're just trying to find any answer.
No, I think if we get in, we only get one chance. I think we take everything out.
How the fuck are we gonna bring all that?
We'll have her order a truck, or we'll like find a truck somehow. I think we only get one chance, and I'm gonna risk it.
Around this time, we somehow got some coordinates to an address. We're 40 minutes away.
You ever seen where they leave like dog shit in a bag and you light it on fire?
Okay, send me.
And then he has to stomp it out?
Let's see what's that. My ideal would be the landlord.
Gotta complete the mission tomorrow.
And we weren't sure if he'd be there, but we were so desperate that this is our last ditch attempt to get the keys.
He doesn't have a key.
We don't have any choice. We need
I know.
the shoes that we need to deliver. It's like the most important thing we've ever done, and it's next week, so we can't miss the deadline. It's two options: either we can get the locksmith, or we can go to your friend and pick up the key.
Locksmith? See ya. Nick. Man's cooking, no questions asked. He was already here. I just texted him, it's the unit downstairs in the corner. He's already...
You knew? We're going to lunch.
Tell the queen I'm on my way.
Son 50.
Obrigado. Obrigado. Trevor's gonna walk into us fucking around.
I'm glad we found the loafer paper. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot.
Yeah, it's like a fast stack.
Pretty sure that's almost all of it. Boxes, leather, hooks. Was there lasts?
Yes, but none of them are labeled, so I don't know which ones are.
I can probably check. I think I know which ones are. Or we just take all of them. I think these, Nick, I think these ones are our last.
And look, I think there's some Tibet souls too.
At this point, it's about 9 a.m. and our flight is the same day at 6 p.m. It all felt like a blur. We were just driving back and forth, like doing as much as we could. Even though now we found the boxes, like we still needed to pack up all the shoes. Luckily, the factory sent some people to help us load everything. But this was like months in the making to even get this far.
We can fit more in our car. We have some space in the car.
The lasts were also super important because the last factory that we visited in a video actually a few years ago closed down. There was no way to get the same lasts, which is the way that you make the shape of the shoe.
One more, right?
Shoes had been ready for a few days and they were just waiting for the boxes, but also the factory was swamped with other orders that had to go out same day. We all just kind of started packing to try to get them out on Friday. It was basically the last day that they could get to London on time. They had to go out today, so we were in there. Another thing that's pretty funny is the size stickers on the box. The reason why they're faded like that is because they were still drying when we were sticking them on, but we had no choice. We didn't have time to wait, so.
England, January. The weather, rain. The rain, thick. I wake up, depression all around me. Dark thoughts clouding my mind.
Yeah, Nick almost got rejected because his passport said Nicholas, but his ticket said Nick. I also on the way, it was like super confusing. So we took a wrong turn that set us back about 10 minutes. We thought there was no way we were gonna make it. We were the last people on this flight. But at this point, we still didn't even know if the shoes shipped, so everything was pretty unclear. Because the DSM drop got pushed up, we had to ship everything super fast directly from our factories to London. And Magnus, he came through and let us ship everything to his store, which just opened. So thank you, Magnus, if you're watching this. Go check out the Ronning store in Soho. Okay. For this collection, I wanted to find someone who just really represented London to kind of be the face of the campaign, and Tom seemed like the perfect fit. Oh, yeah. And I was thinking we could do like the video and just maybe shoot some like photos.
Yeah, hell yeah, 100%. Should we go through the market? Let's head, yeah, I reckon we head towards that trolley. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Kind of acted as our like shepherd in London. Took us around. I told him I wanted a spot where you know it's London, but it's not cliche, and that's why he took us to the Trellick Tower.
I love putting here, dude. When did he start this?
We've been talking to them for since May.
Yeah.
Well, really, it got serious maybe like 4 or 5 months ago.
Sick.
It's freaking magic.
First money, mate.
I know. Oh shit. It's freaking magic.
What is this dealer? Taking a piss, I've been standing here for 30 minutes.
We go easy. Hill Street Market. Nico B. Pretty crazy we got this. I have this screenshot of this email when I first started Fugazi in 2017. I was like super naive and I emailed them and I was like, my name is Trevor and I think Fugazi would be a perfect fit for Dover Street Market. They of course didn't respond, but it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Now it's like this. That was in, I guess, 8 years ago. Fuck. Hi Trevor, thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you all too finally. We had to go to Oporto Airport to drop directly at UPS the boxes. It is done. Yeah, she didn't put a period here. Take it there, period. See? Because it does say,
Okay.
We finally had to go to Oporto Airport to drop off directly the boxes. It is done. So that means they drove their own van there because the UPS truck was full. I don't know. I mean, we still don't know if they're going to show up on time.
Now we got to figure out how to do this DSM build out. The drop is like 4 days away, 5 days away.
We might just want to start buying stuff on the Facebook Marketplace. And do they have the Uber delivery here?
Probably.
It's Monday, the 12th maybe. Shoes got delivered. Somehow, some way. Everything else we have, the bags are the last thing. They're showing up to Ronning any minute now. So we have all the stuff. We delivered all the assets. The build out is moving, I think. Got a vinyl. Simon made some artwork for it. It feels like we made a lot of progress in the past 48 hours. Basically since we landed, it feels like things are falling into place, which is I guess kind of how it always goes. But I think the only thing we're missing is a cowboy hat and a chessboard. So when we were planning the whole day, we talked to DSM about Lagaz, our cafe, and they were like, would you guys be interested in taking over our Rose Bakery for a day and serving your own drinks? So we said, of course, and that required a whole different set of prep that we just had to squeeze in. I think it was pretty smooth given the circumstances. Detroit, Mariana, and Samuel, they were the ones that were in charge of kind of sourcing all of the stuff and putting together the installation. Yeah, they came through. DSM was pretty strict about us fitting the installation into the taped area. We had to do a bit of adjustment, and even the rug had to fit in the space. So Christian thought of this idea to cut the rug along the line and then reattach the fringes.
That works so well.
You give my man some socks.
Yeah, he needs some socks. It's kind of crazy.
What's in the pants like this? Oh, that shit's stuck. You don't want to get that shit off.
Put the lopes on them?
Yeah,
It's so funny how quick they get rich then go broke, but it's not a laugh.
Hopefully people show up. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But we did it, so it was good. Came together last minute, but it's cool. Doors opened at 11 a.m. It also dropped online at 11 a.m. GMT. I think it was 3 a.m. in LA and 6 a.m. in New York, so things sold out pretty quick, and I'm sorry if you woke up at that time. Hopefully next time we can coordinate better so you guys don't have to do that to yourself, but thank you. I think it was pretty cool. This is the first time we've dropped something not on our site, so I was a bit nervous, but they opened 3 hours ago. It's supposed to last 3 weeks. I think looking back, there were so many things that could have gone wrong. Just excited for what's to come next. DSM had been on my goal list for a long time, and to do it was like, I don't know, it was a long time coming, like something I was working towards. On the outside, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. After the DSM launch, we just kind of had a few days in London before we left to Paris, so we just kind of didn't work for once, and it was nice to explore. I really do like the city, and I want to come back and do something else. They said already sold out the things, and they will restock next Wednesday, I think. They're already telling people that it's sold out, but it's going to restock. But I guess they just have like one of each out, which is kind of cool. After London, we were lucky enough to also have a Lagaz thing in Paris. So New Balance asked us if we wanted to do a pop-up in their showroom kind of mansion. We kind of had the whole week to explore, look around Paris, decompress.
Clean up with a room and a mop.
I do what I do. 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 I do what I want to. I do what I do. I do
Alright, let's do it.
You think this shit is scripted?
I do what I do. I do what I do. I do what I do.
Got some goodies from San Juan, straight from Peru.
Yep, had to take a trip to Vietnam.
Ready for Saturday. Straws, more cups, hella cups. You didn't bring matcha, right?
No.
Okay, no, because we have matchas. We forgot to use it, but luckily not a lot of people ordered the matcha, so, or like one bag was just enough for the day.
You guys have setups and shit?
Oh, like the matcha whisk and stuff?
You can go get some.
No, New Balance got it for us.
Oh.
I do what I do. I do what I do. I do what I want to.
On the last day, we were able to do a little Lagaz pop-up. We brought Kai, Nick was there, acting a fool.
They ran out of shrimp, so this is the off-brand tops, the liter price.
That's fine. You're fire. I like the white.
Yeah, it looks cool though, the graphics cool.
Yeah, definitely security and accessories.
I do what I do.
We brought a lot of our own equipment for this from New York. These fins you can only get in Vietnam, so we had to bring them, and it was just a bit difficult to work with equipment and the ingredients. It took a bit of adjustment to get the drinks as accurate as possible. It was our first time doing anything internationally, so it was a bit of a challenge, but we were able to figure it out for the most part.
Brownie, muffin, savory one, cookies, and croissants, and pain au chocolat.
I do what I do. I do what I do. I do what I want to.
Everything is so Fugazi heavy that it was nice to do something that was unrelated to clothes. Fashion Week is such a shit show that it was cool to have a reason to be there, but not be in such a competitive world of clothes. It was kind of the best case scenario for us to enjoy the time, but also do something that was eventful.
See you now.
Take me back here. I'm ready to go back here.
Thanks.